Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the sound design channel. My name is FurCloud, and in today's tutorial, we're going to be making a melodic techno bass stab using Serum. So this is how it sounds. And this is how it sounds with some other elements from the track. All right, now let's recreate this sound. Let's copy the MIDI and let's duplicate the channel. First things first, let's turn on the filter and let's select MG Low 18. Let's filter oscillator A and B. Let's remove all the resonance. And now let's go to oscillator A and let's turn the octave to -1. Let's have some unison to 8 voices and the detune to around 0.16. Now let's go here and select bend plus, and we're going to have it at around 71%. Now let's turn on our oscillator B and let's select digital ring wavetable. And let's turn the octave to -1. Let's turn the wavetable position to 256. And let's have the level of this oscillator to around 41%. All right, now let's go to our envelope 1, and for the decay, we're going to have it at around 195 milliseconds. So let's have our sustain at around -10.9 dB, and let's have our release at around 428 milliseconds.
This is the most complete and comprehensive program for melodic techno producers on PML. Seriously. The Melodic Techno Start to Finish Academy is a clearly structured roadmap to your first label release. From an empty Ableton project to priceless tips and secrets of applying to successful label. Step 1 of this program is a start to finish course that guides you through the complete process of a melodic techno production. Step 2 is all about practical music theory on writing harmonies and melodies that simply work. You will analyze successful patterns and melodies and will produce your own leads right away. Step 3 will be your key to writing and sound designing professional low-end. Simple, but very effective. Step 4 is about powerful drops and how to arrange melodic techno tracks for the club or for festivals. In Step 5, releasing artist Bentham invites you to his studio to show his production secrets in a track walkthrough. Step 6 takes you to Berlin, where Giulia Borelli and the Duet Studios share their most effective formulas and approaches to mixing and mastering stage-ready tracks. In Step 7, Jonas Saalbach and Guzzi, the label owners of Radicon and releasing artists for years, open up on do's and don'ts when applying to a label and what else it takes to make it in the industry. This program comes with loads of valuable samples and presets, and very helpful bonus problem solver packs. Ready for the next step? Get full access now on productionmusiclive.com.
And now let's go to our envelope 2. We're going to have the decay at around 98 milliseconds. Let's have the sustain at around 37.08%. And we're going to have the release at 450 milliseconds. Now let's attach this envelope 2 to the filter cutoff, and let's have it at 44, somewhere there. Now let's turn the level of oscillator A to 0% and let's attach this envelope 2 to the level of oscillator A and have it at 100. And we're also going to do the same with oscillator B, but we're going to keep the level as it is and we're going to have it attached at 100. Now let's go to the effects section, and the first thing we're going to add here is going to be the hyper dimension. We're going to have the detune at around 56, and we're going to have the mix at 0%, and we're going to attach this envelope to the mix here, and we're going to have it at 40, 48. Now let's also attach this envelope 2 to the mix of dimension, and let's keep it at around 29. Now the next thing we're going to add here is going to be the distortion. Let's just select Sine Shaper here and have the drive at 50%. Now let's just turn the volume of Serum to around 41%, 41. And now let's turn on the compressor. And for the compressor, we're going to have the threshold at minus 18.9. We're going to have the ratio at 4 and 1. And we're going to have the attack at 90.1. The release is going to be at 90. And the gain is going to be at 22.4. And we're going to turn on the multi-band here. And we're going to turn the M here to around 144. Just like that. Now let's turn on the delay. Let's have the feedback at around 31%. And let's turn on the link option here, and let's have both left and right at 1/8. And now let's select the ping pong mode, and let's have the mix at around 26%. And now the last thing we're going to add here is going to be the reverb. And for the reverb, we're going to have the size at 35%, the decay at 4.7 seconds, the low cut at 29%, and the high cut, we're going to have it at 66%. We're going to have the spin rate at 25% and the spin depth at 20. And we're going to have the mix of the reverb at 30%. Now let's compare it to the original sound we had. Alright guys, that's how you make this melodic techno bass stab using Serum. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you soon in the next one. Peace.